Hello, welcome back. As I'm filming this clip, I'm still in the in-between before National Ceiling Fan Day. With that considered, there's not a lot that I can do right now. I have been focusing on kind of some other projects. I actually already have some stuff that I want to start changing out on the display, but I don't want to start doing that or change too much within my space because I do like to organically post things on the day itself. I considered the option of doing everything ahead of time so that I could proceed with starting some changes, but actually a couple of years ago I did that when I was going to be starting a road trip with my family on actual National Ceiling Fan Day, and the preparation for that took quite a bit of extra time and it was very difficult trying to keep everything straight. So there's always other things I can work on. I'm just going to leave the display alone so that I can do my posting, and then we'll proceed with changes afterward. I do have one display adjacent thing that I think several people will be excited about that I can show you in just a little bit. So mainly today I just wanted to get opened back up and through a couple of smaller updates so I don't forget about them later on. So first I have a few new memorabilia display pieces up. I've had this here for a while. I don't think I ever showed it. This is just one of those reproductions that were up on eBay, but I grabbed one for the sake of having it. And then this is one of the mid-size Casablanca clocks. Several years back when I was in Dallas for Lightovation, I picked up a bunch of memorabilia pieces from a showroom that ultimately closed. The owner was semi-local and was kind enough to bring it all to the show, and then some local friends in Dallas were able to help get it up to me. Unfortunately, several pieces sustained some damage during shipping. We had to do a pallet and ship it freight. Everything was free and there were a lot of people helping me with this, so I kind of just had to take what I could get. This one is cracked in a couple of spots, which is why I put it up here in the staircase. Nobody's really stopping to look at it for too long. Overall, it looks mostly okay. I did put the new hands on this one, but it also needs a new movement mechanism. The one on here is locked up, but honestly, I don't even put batteries in these clocks anymore because it's just kind of a pain to keep up with. So for the time being and for display purposes, I'm not too concerned about that. And then if we travel over here, I have this one as well. This one I do have powered at the moment because it does have the elusive authorized dealer blades. I think this clock face is the same size, but it has the extra frame on the side, so it feels quite a bit larger. But this one is pretty much undamaged, so that's great. I don't know that this is going to be a permanent location for this one, but I just wanted to get it up off the floor in some place that fit. So it's here for now. I still have 2 more Panama 5 signs that came from that lot that need to be cleaned up, but that same batch of stuff is where this display piece came from. So the other thing I've done now that my NCFD video is done is I put another shelving unit together. Once again, I was really having some struggles getting things to fit nicely on this one, but in the end I came out okay. I was really trying to do a little bit more brand grouping with this one, so that kind of played into some of the problems that I was having. So with this, I was able to clear off some more shelf space in the back, and that means I'll be able to start swapping some of this stuff over on the floor over into the back. And then that'll start opening up some space where I can start getting more things positioned down the middle here. After this one, I only have 2 more shelving units on hand. And with the new layout over here, I think I could fit more in, but I will probably just end up working with what I have, see how far I get, and ultimately see if I really need any more space right now. And now the last thing I wanted to cover, something that some of you have been awaiting for quite some time. Hugger lovers, rejoice. I've figured out how I'm doing it for the display. So I'm still awaiting some supplies to finish these assemblies, but I can show you the first kind of mock-up that I've made. So you almost could have guessed that it all comes back to the power of Unistrut. The problem I really faced with this is I needed it to be something that was kind of easily removable as one piece that could just stay together. I didn't want to have to alter the wiring in the ceiling boxes every time that I put it in. And I really also needed the spacing to be just perfect because I really want the blades and the housings down at the level of the downrod fans. Another issue is that I really couldn't in any way put them on the existing electrical boxes. The structures that these are mounted to are not particularly level, so if I just went the simple and non-code compliant way and just did something like a couple of box extenders, the fans would probably hang pretty crooked. So I needed to implement some sort of independent box. So I figured out if I just bridge the two trusses with a piece of unistrut and mount a box, that's going to put me at the height that I need. And then I just added a piece of flexible cord that can tie right into the existing electrical boxes. To finish this one, I am just waiting on my octagon blanks with knockouts to arrive, so I'll be able to clamp this cord into that and then be able to finish off the boxes nicely. I'm making 3 of these. I don't think I would ever display more huggers than that at once. To be honest, I'll probably just make 1 hugger location and then cycle a few things through that. For this first year, I might add a second one just because I haven't had huggers before. And especially this year during cleanup week, I got a nice little selection of new huggers that I haven't shown yet. 1 or 2 of those might be up by the time this vlog gets posted. But definitely leave comments for your favorite huggers that you want displayed. And truly, I really can't believe it took me this long to come up with this. But to be honest, huggers are usually not my favorite category, and there's so much other stuff that I wanted to display, it wasn't really a priority. To finish off the other 2 that I have in progress, I'm waiting on some more strut parts. So right now this is the only one that I have sort of near completion. That's pretty much all I've got for now. Some exciting new possibilities on the horizon though. Like I said, I'm not typically the biggest fan of huggers, but since I've never displayed them before, I am a little excited to get going and get something up. For now, I'm gonna head out at this point, not really sure what's gonna be next priority or coming up, so I will just see you soon with whatever that may be. Hello, I am still currently pre-NCFD. It's a few days out from now, so I've been mainly focusing on final preparations for that, but I do have enough for kind of an update here. First of all, this isn't much, but I did a little swapping around on this unit to make the entire thing a bit more display forward. A couple of the spots, especially on top, kind of just had some leftover stuff shoved on wherever it would fit. This Zeplo box is a particularly difficult one to store and definitely to display. I don't really have any other shelving other than in the back that would accommodate it, so that seemed like a good move to get up there. Hopefully with some of the space opening in the back, I'll be able to relocate these bits and pieces eventually. Over here I've got another shelving unit assembled and pretty much filled in. Rearranging some of this stuff along with other stuff opened up one of my dollies again, so I got some things put on that. I kind of just have things positioned here playing with a potential layout. I may still completely rearrange everything, not entirely sure yet, but the beauty is it's all very quick and simple to rearrange and play with different things. So as of right now, I only have enough full components to build one more unit kind of similar to these. I don't have quite the right selection of parts. Again, I kind of bought everything based on how I thought it would go, and generally speaking, I'm not far off, but I probably will need to get some more components. What I'm thinking I want to do is get the next one put together and loaded up and kind of feel out where I'm at. Maybe see if I can get more of this side cleared out a little bit more and kind of utilize these ones that I already have to see how the layout is going to work. Then I can really start to get the feel for how much more stuff I actually need. I want to utilize as much space as I can, but I also don't want it to be too crowded. Speaking of clearing out this side, I did almost forget. I did get some more of those items loaded out back here, and some of this got rearranged because, as you can see, I put new padding down on the shelving. If I'm going to be setting open motors on these, I don't want the switch caps getting scratched up sitting on the bare wood. Otherwise, I think that's all I have for now, so I will see you back soon. Hello, I am in current time editing this video. It was National Ceiling Fan Day, then I was focusing on my content for Maxim, and now I've been starting to get busy at work for the season, so I have just not had time to get back to this footage. Now I'm also a bit more pressed for time on getting standard videos done, so I'm coming back to this and trying to get it pushed out. Being a bit more busy lately, I have not been doing much on the vlogging end. but considering I've been filming bits and pieces for over 2 months, I do have quite a bit stockpiled. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out here. I'm hoping I will have enough footage left over to get another vlog pushed out during this season when I usually don't get very many out. I'm hoping I will also have time to keep up with other videos in the meantime, but if there is a week where you don't see anything from me, just know that I am busy and hopefully I will have something up the week after. Thank you all for watching, and as always for sticking with me through the holiday season when uploading can get a little bit rough for me. Remember to subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things, and I will see you next time. Click left to watch another vlog, or click right for my entire shop vlog playlist to start at the beginning.